Hello and welcome to Doctor Who News with your Time Lord Hippo, Smushy, Dr. John Smushy, and would you like a jelly baby? We're here with all the latest news, reviews, and more of Doctor Who. Today we're going to be looking at the new exciting release of Evil the Daleks on DVD and Blu Ray. So let's have a look. So let's talk about why every Doctor Who fan will love this episode and why every Doctor Who casual fan will want to watch it anyway. This was meant to be the penultimate episode of the Daleks. They were never meant to come back after this. So you know the send-off of this episode is going to be huge. They later came back in John Pertwee's era, but that was a long gap between them. And Doctor Who fans never really knew if they were actually going to come back. They ultimately thought this was going to be the end. So you are expecting a huge, massive send-off for the Daleks, so you know this episode is going to be great. The basic plot is the Doctor and Jamie land in Victoria, England, where their TARDIS is stolen. It leads them to an antique shop where the Daleks require the Doctor to install a human factor in them to become the dominant rulers of the universe. Already, that plot sounds really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to this. Originally, all the episodes were white, all 7 parts of them, and only episode 2 remained, and the rest were all stills. But the audio still existed, which can still be listened to today. I listened to it as a child, and this episode is really great. I'm trying to not overhype it, but it is a really good episode. It is really exciting to see all this in animation and video. So I can't wait. The episode is the first ever appearance of Victoria and the Emperor Dalek. The Daleks in this episode are introduced really early, so there's nowhere waiting about. It's a really fast-packed, action-paced episode. So it's all big bangs and everything. There is not really much lull in it. Yes, there are padding, but the story and action overpaced outweighs the padding of this episode. There was only ever 2 episodes of the Daleks that fans really wanted. Power of the Daleks and Evil of the Daleks. These 2 episodes stood out and we all wanted it. During the Hartnell years, the Daleks became a bit lame and easily defeatable, but when they came back with Patrick and Troughton, they felt more menacing and more evil, and we were all excited to see them. And then they brought a new fear and intimidation. They feel like a real threat. And I feel like we all want this episode, and we all love this episode. It will be out on the 27th of September, UK, and later this year in the US. It will be on Blu-ray and DVD and the limited edition Steel Tin Blu-ray edition, which is really good artwork. It contains a plethora of bonus features, which is always good and exciting for any Doctor Who fan. So, are you excited about Evil Daleks come to DVD and Blu-ray? Tell us below. That's all we got time for on Doctor Who News. Like and subscribe for more Doctor Who news, reviews and more. And remember, reverse the polarity.